Hello and welcome back for part 64 of This is Total War with Throgg. And we are starting things off here by attacking Emperor Karl Franz and friends with Wulfric. So yeah, Karl came and took Dietershafen back off us, but didn't realize Wulfric was here. So now we have a chance to finally wipe him out. And what I want for this level up, I think I should just work on these minor spells. Don't really need anything else in the skill tree. Interestingly enough, I can actually sack this for 1800 gold, which is kind of amazing for a kind of nothing tier 1 settlement. The thing is, yeah, 1800 gold is just still not that much. I mean, we're obviously losing like 25,000 here, and I don't want to tank the public order because it's going to be actually not easy to maintain public order here. So I'll make this attack and then just occupy. Alright, we have a decent advantage. A lot of Karl's army is just basic infantry. Lots of them have anti-large, which is a bit of an issue, but we can work with it. Okay, 1 unit of huntsmen and 3 of archers. Those would be good to take care of. But yeah, apart from the missile units and Karl himself, I don't see anything too dangerous here. They've got 3 unbreakable units of the flagellants. They are not particularly good against large units, but they will bog us down, and we have to kill them to the last man. I think for Karl, I just want to make sure I send Wulfric against him and use Wulfric's standard die ability to prop up the defense of the mammoths in the area, and I don't let Karl come and smash up one of my other heroes. That's another thing. Okay, let me just remind myself here. I've got Speed of Lycos, Opal, Amulet, okay. Okay, this is actually a battle where this as a debuff against Karl is also not bad at all. 38 seconds is a pretty long time. Minus 24 melee attack, minus 30% weapon damage. Yeah. Okay. Don't think there's too much to consider deployment-wise. I think Wulfric should leave from the front. This one mammoth is a little damaged, so I'll keep it. I think I'll keep it at the back to babysit my wizards, maybe? That sounds fine. Okay, and they've actually spread their battle line out here. So I'm seeing the weakened garrison units on this flank. Lots of just basic infantry here, and then Karl himself over there. Okay. Well, in that case, definitely want to get down a burning head. A reasonable job of catching multiple units there, I think. Alright, here comes Karl. He's coming after Wulfric. Fair enough. Let's get the debuff down. And time to charge, pretty much. Knights are attacking us on that flank. Okay. Yeah, Karl is getting his butt kicked. Have to be a little careful, I think, of the mammoth over on this side. Yeah, especially because there's huntsmen there too. Okay. Let's just maybe drop this on those huntsmen. Got a nice line of guys to hit with this. As I've mentioned in the previous battles, the place where you tend to have, or you can sometimes have a bit of trouble with the mammoths is when they get bogged down in combat. Alright, Carl's pulled back. We need to still keep an eye on him though. Like, you don't want your mammoths just fighting a big block of enemy infantry. They can do fine in that situation still, but they can also take quite a lot of damage. Yeah, speaking of damage, Wolfrick's taking a little bit of damage here. We've shattered their knights, that's good. Yeah, going on his chariot can be good for running those units down. Helping to run down the missile units. Okay, yeah, Carl's back. And we don't have our buffs up, that's a little unfortunate. I think we're doing quite fine though. Just to see if we can get through to those archers. Yeah, the damage is definitely building up on Wolfric. He is winning this fight, but taking a beating in the process, unfortunately. Okay, Carl's down. That's going to help a lot. So yeah, now I think we basically need to just kill their unbreakable units, and the rest of their army is given up. Great. So, where are the flagellants? Oh, okay. So this one went just fine, and we're going to occupy this coastal port area and get replenishment over the end turn, which should end up being more or less a full heal. Nobody's too wounded. This guy and Wolfric are about half health, but it's all fine. Okay, the flagellants are all dead. Got him. Oh, some much needed gold. Yes, please. And establish outpost. Yep, essentially a full heal. Good. Make sure I turn the taxes off here. Okay, so what next? Let's just kill off this army.
Slaughter the sheep. Enslave the southerners.
So, I think I like this combination of the high-rank fire sorcerer with the basic, largely sort of basic infantry army. He definitely adds a big punch here in terms of strength. Okay, so they retreat.
The eagle guides me.
Oh, you're kidding me. They actually get away. Oh, that's so annoying. Ah. The whole point of blocking them last time was that I could catch them this turn. Oh well, what can you do? What do I want to do with this army? Yeah, so I think this army could come attack the... Oh, the Brass Keep actually has walls. Hergig is the major settlement. Hollowbime's a major settlement. Yeah, they're best left to Throgg or Wolfric. Let's see. Okay, let's move some of this other stuff. You are recolonizing. Yeah, and this is all the Sea of Claws, so I can go ahead and take... Right. I have to think carefully before recolonizing Pack Ice Bay, but all of the regions that are part of the Sea of Claws, we already have vision of all the area here. Just a little wary of discovering new factions unnecessarily by recolonizing too quickly. But yeah, like I say, we're good for the moment.
The hound compels.
So are you in friendly territory here? Ah, you are. Okay, but the public order can stand it. Not that this is saving us much money. Yeah, it's saving us 40. Ah, well. Yeah, so Wolfric is stuck here. Not able to recruit. I would like to get the rest of his army filled up. Like, I was trying to get just some fast cavalry in his army to help deal with enemy cavalry or run down fleeing units more effectively, but yeah, it just never quite ended up happening. But that's okay. Alright, let's deal with hero over this way. So I'm trying to find... yeah, here we go. I wanted basically just vision of this province, which I've now got. And I can see there's no military presence here. Okay. Now Wrecker's Point, let's see. Wrecker's Point's also at the Sea of Claws, so we can definitely take this too. And then Arnau does not have a port, despite being pretty close to the coast. It's kind of weird. In any case, I think I can bring this sorcerer back over to keep an eye out for Reichland armies. I'm not seeing any military presence. So over this way, yeah, so Kemperbad would actually give me sight of Reichland itself. Good. Oh no, I'm sorry. I got mixed up there. So Kemperbad is part of Talabheim. Okay. Well, we're close enough now, I may as well just get to Altdorf. I think it's reasonably likely that Altdorf is one of the places they do recruit units. I mean, they've got so many settlements at this point, maybe not, but this army basically came out of nowhere, and it'd be nice to know, yeah, where they were recruiting that from. Okay, so I do want to make a block attempt against that army. Just doing a little scouting beforehand. 51% chance to block. Okay. No, we didn't make it. That's unfortunate. So what do we have here? Huntsman, crossbowman, swordsman, general on a griffin, and then units I don't know.
Chieftain of the tribe.
Yeah, Surtha's army here is another one that could really benefit from a fire sorcerer. I think I was planning to come raise Fort Jakova, but now I'm reconsidering that. If I raise it, I'd probably end up stuck about here. And how far can this army move? Yeah, it can move a very long way. Okay, but that's on forced march. If they made if they made the attack against me, and I didn't like the look of it, I could probably withdraw and get out of their attack range. Is that true? Yeah, so the road kind of goes through Fort Jakova.
Bring death.
I'm not concerned at all about their melee infantry. If they have lots of missile units here, when we don't have magic or any fast units, it's just quite annoying. I guess Surtha might have to stay put. I really wish, yeah, it's unfortunate that this block attempt failed. Don't feel like I've had a good run of luck on the blocking, but so it goes. Alright, no greenskins here. No military presence either. So it looks like they may have moved out. Provided they can't get to Bersenling's camp this turn, I think we should be okay to come help them out with Leaf. Yeah, we don't even have upgraded defenses here. Okay. Well, basically did what we could over there. Maybe I should just raise this and just fight this battle if they make the attack.
Enslave the Southerners.
Okay, so melee attack 29, melee defense 56.
Overrun the world.
I mean, we certainly have better stats than our Marauder champions. Not really on the Marauders, though. Okay, I've decided I'm going to make this attack.
Laying to waste.
Yeah, don't think we're going to suffer much in the way of damage here.
Fine.
And just raise it. And yeah, Surtha did back up a little ways. So I think they'll be in range to attack us here because of the road, but I think they won't be in range to follow up if we look at the battle and decide to retreat. Okay, and yeah, get to grab that, that's good. I think this is a good decision. Like, I don't really want to be waiting around. I do kind of feel under some pressure to take out as much of the Empire as fast as I possibly can. Okay, and I think this turn...
Did you say something?
You maybe want to have a go at wounding Felix again. Nice. Okay, good job. Yeah, so I think this turn I'm going to disband Bowman's army. It was just recruited near Erengrad when there were more enemy forces. So Throgg is going to come and sack Kappelberg. So let's lay siege. And I will march this army over here to exchange units. So pass over the Fimir, get out the Marauder champions. There we go. Okay, that basically takes Throgg out of movement, but that's no problem. I suppose I may as well let this army stick around to join this fight. I mean, all it will do is just slightly give this guy a little bit of experience. Yeah, no reason to disband them yet. Okay. Goodbye. Yeah, I do have to watch that auto resolve. It kind of lumps casualties together on units that's not always what I'd want. Nice pile of money from sacking. 2 magic items, okay. And yeah, like I was saying, I think I will disband this army. Just check on this lord. So he's the misshapen, or he's a misshapen lord. Okay. Yeah, kind of usual sorts of points. That's fine. Thank you for your service. Yeah, that actually is saving us a large chunk of money. So Throgg could force march, but I don't think I need to do that. I think I can just stand here and raid. Rank 17 for you, so max out that. More magic items. And I wonder... really don't have any more magic items to put onto this guy. I guess I got magic armor plus... What did I get? Oh, it was just magic armor plus a banner. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I don't have many magic weapons. That's funny. There's quite a few of my lords who are short on magic equipment. Alright. Up this way. You... Yes, get over here ASAP. No, I don't want you to take the long way around. Thank you. I think I just stand here and block, make sure this army can't get up past us.
Understood.
They're gonna just retreat. It's too bad I didn't manage to catch them, but, you know, nothing I can do about it. Yeah, if they recolonize one of these settlements, I can just go kill them straight away.
Overrun the
So, we've got, let's see, we've got Wulfric out west. Wulfric probably wants to focus on the major settlements, and this new guy, Welch, with the second Mammoth stack, can take out the easier targets, at least to start with. Throgg can take out the major settlements and deal with armies in the center. And then Lamont and Surtha Ek can... Yeah, Lamont... Thanks to this wizard, Lamont can probably take on some siege battles. Oh, we don't have a siege attacker though, actually. Yeah, so Surtha and Lamont are kind of just picking up the loose ends. Might regret not having Surtha come to deal with the greenskins, but we'll see. I think Leaf's armies... Yeah, it's kind of in reasonable shape. So many of my armies are still just not quite built the way I'd want to because of the logistics of just where recruitment's available, but that's okay. Alright, let's just check I haven't got more heroes to move around. That looks like everyone. Alright. I know I've got some hero recruitment to check. Yeah. Let's look at the work-in. One more turn before I can recruit work-in out of the Tower of Crack. That's obviously good. But for now... yeah, best I can do is recruit here, I guess. Yep. Okay. So do I get Infernal Dominance? I do. Nice. Okay. Welcome aboard. Some of these followers I've just got essentially infinite numbers of. So I'll just get them stuck on. The students don't really do anything anymore. So that's fine. Yeah, nothing too major there. Okay, and next turn it looks like we'll get even more capacity for work-in, so that is good. Now, I've got a bunch of building to do, and my financial situation I think is a lot healthier. My income's come down quite a bit, and I have made a decent chunk of money this turn. So let's invest it in buildings. Definitely want that to tier 5 for the other sorcerer slot. And I think it's finally time to build the Vimir Balefiend recruitment chain. Winterpire gets a tier 3, and then this region, or this province, is maxed out. Very nice. Altar of Spawn's got to tier 3. Yeah, so I want... This I think I will use a stick a hero recruitment building here. And also have to decide about what to do with this last building slot in Basin's Conclave. So let's see, I'm building this building chain. So if I built the Offering of War, I could recruit Frostworms. Yeah, so that's these two buildings. That also gives me more local recruitment capacity, and recruitment cost minus 10%. Sure, okay, we can do that. So the choice here is whether I want another sorcerer or another work-in. We certainly don't need the public order here or the corruption, so the other effects from this building are not so important. Looking at this, yeah, that doesn't really do anything else. I feel like there's kind of fewer diminishing returns on the work-in, like an army with 4 sorcerers. Like the 4th sorcerer is doing a lot less than the 4th work-in, for instance. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Like, yes, more arcane conduits mean more magic, but it doesn't... they don't stack in a sort of linear way. Yeah. So we dealt with that annoying rogue army, but still having to do a bit of rebuilding here. Or, rather, I had to cancel this upgrade. That's okay. Doom Keep. Yeah, I think this configuration is just fine for now. Obviously, I have a lot of growth to do when I recolonize. This is coming along well. Yeah, I think I'll use this slot for the Vimir building too. And Grayling Moot is just doing fine. That's getting to tier 4 soon. Might just grab a work-in recruitment building here as well. Yeah, I mean these areas, Kislev, Hellpit, where only control one part of one settlement. I guess there is only one settlement in this province, but still, the growth is really slow is what I was going to say. But nothing I can do about it. Alright. And that was to Sackle Raise Nagenhof. Yeah, I guess we might get to that. Okay, don't think anything else needs to be done here. Alright, they assaulted the garrison in Norden, that doesn't matter to me at all. Search ruins, that's fine. Okay, and that lord was definitely thought he could take on Lamont-Dahl's army, but he didn't actually make the attack. Okay. The dwarf stacks are back. Alright, so it looks like they were doing some fighting against Drika and her Wood Elf faction. Wargrove of Woe. Yeah, although they're still alive somehow. The dwarves maybe just raised the settlement, I don't know. Yeah, that's a hero, but no sign of those elves actually. Oh shoot. I had someone wounded here. Oh, that was the guy who just wounded Felix. Okay. Well, rip. Ah, my chariot lord's back, that's good. That mission failed, I don't care. Okay. Nothing too much over the end-turn.
Greetings.
Not seeing much for Red Bar here still.
So I advise caution with your next words.
Just doing the military presence search. Not seeing anything. It's so useful to catch it early because then you can either get, like, I could get a sorcerer or even, like, Wulfric over to where they're recruiting and just kill them while they're halfway through it. Okay. I don't see any... Yeah, I don't actually have more vision right here. Probably would have used the sorcerer I just had wounded to do that, but it's okay. I'm not too concerned about Throgg. I don't really think it's possible that Reichland can have much in the way of armed forces out of sight. So you, at least for this turn, let's just come get vision on Altdorf. No military presence here either. Of course, Altdorf itself is completely developed, as you'd expect. Yeah, taking this would be really, really nice. Just out of curiosity, just wondering how much the sack value is. 70k, yeah. That's nice. I feel like I'm better off just occupying this at tier 4 though, not knocking it down at all. Alright. So, I've got
Chieftain of the tribe.
this army here. Which I think is going to head over towards Wrecker's Point.
Moving out.
Okay, don't quite get ashore, but that's alright. And I want Wulfric to head for Middenheim.
A fight!
Yeah.
Considered.
Okay, got a full view of this Elven army. I'm not really interested in coming to fight them. Forest Dragon, hey. Alright. War Dancers, Wildwood Rangers, Blade Singers. Lots of Way Watchers, Great Stag Knights, Sisters of the Thorn, Zotes. Definitely would not want to fight this army. Yeah, I could fight this army on its own with Wulfric, I think, but I wouldn't want to fight it with, say, the garrison here or any other army. But that said, the geography here is such that this army can't actually really get to us. They can't get out to where Wulfric's standing, for instance. So I'm not too concerned about it. I'll just blow up the Empire settlements here. Yeah, like, we can't occupy this forest. It really isn't useful to us at all.
Harbinger of war.
Okay, and this army came and was raiding us here.
And ravage.
War. Inevitable.
Still don't see what exactly they have.
You what?
It's pretty unfortunate that they Yeah, it's unfortunate these dwarf armies are here.
I have no time.
Okay, I have a plan. The plan is to have Surtha pull back up into Kislev, so friendly territory, go into ambush stance, and hope that this army recolonizes these ruins, and then I can come kill them. And I think I want to make a block army attempt on
Likely. No.
the lowest rank of these two dwarf armies. Yeah, 62% chance. Man, this guy's failed 4 or 5 times in a row. I mean, it's not critical, but yeah, it's sort of annoying.
Understood.
So, yeah, you back up to here. Go into ambush stance. I think it's very unlikely... Well, I think it's unlikely we get discovered. And I also think that this army is going to favor recolonizing the ruins over going for Kislev, because they can't make it there this turn anyway. I mean, if they walk into our ambush, I'm fine with that too, because that largely negates... Assuming we actually get the ambush off, it would largely negate their missile advantage. So yeah, I think this is a good decision. Right, and we made it to Bear Sungling's camp before the Greenies.
I guide the tribe.
Speaking of Greenies, we have found some of them. Not too many, though. Okay, maybe Leaf wants to make a push down
Thirsty. Decamping.
to the south. You know, I'm going to force march just to be sat in the settlement for that public order boost.
Enslave
Yeah,
the
I don't think there's
suburbs.
any Greenskin armies right on our doorstep.
A battle is foreseen.
Alright, let's see. We have to do Throgg. Yes, and I think Throgg is just going to sack... I'm sorry, raise Kappelberg. But we can have him stand on the other side, so he's going to back up to the south. Might need... maybe I just need Throgg to come over here and deal with Nagenhof, though, actually. Oh, but it's quicker to go through east in any case. I want to see what happened in the Griffin Wood. Is that still... It is still held by the Wargrove of Woe. Because the dwarves look like they... Yeah, definitely look like the dwarves won the battle over here, but I guess they just sacked it. Alright, fair enough. So yeah, I kind of moved Throgg in the wrong direction here, that's okay. Let's just raise this. I'm sure I'll take a couple of casualties here that I wouldn't take fighting it manually, but that's fine. Okay. So, a bit of a risk here in that I don't have vision of exactly what's here in the south, but I really don't think there could be more than one Empire stack out in the Fog of War. I think this double stack of dwarves is possibly the biggest concern right now.
Spoil and ravage.
Okay. Yeah, so who knows where that other set of Empire troops went to. I guess we can come find out. We don't need to stick around here.
The crow directs me. Decamping.
Yeah, I think this looks fine.
Done.
Maybe I should force march with this army, huh? I feel like there's just so many holes in my vision still. No, I'll leave them in raid stance so they can retreat.
A challenge?
Okay, we get to recolonize Icedrake Fjord. Nice.
About my favor. This way. Slaughter the sheep. Enslave.
Definitely
the
want that
souls.
getting to tier 1 right away. Longship Graveyard, yep, we want the growth building here, so we'll do that upgrade. Yeah, taxation, yeah, that's fine. Nice thing about having Doomkeep already and not actually getting the penalty for taking over these settlements from an enemy, the public order is just fine. Actually, probably a bit of a boost to growth. Yeah, nice boost. Great.
Chief.
Okay, and now maybe I can disband you for the time being. I think your job is done here for now because... yeah, we have the issue again that we've kind of taken all of the... we control all the coastal regions in the Kraken Sea. And as soon as I come over here and get a port in the Sea of Chaos, that extends all the way down this way. And I'm very happy with the sort of phony war we have going on with Nagarand and the Dark Elves in the West. That's not caused me any problems for a long time. So yeah, let's just wait. So with that in mind... I will disband you. That gives me... yeah, another few thousand gold off our army upkeep. I feel like I've got other heroes to move. Yeah, like you. Oh, he's going that way around. Okay. Should look and see if he has the opportunity to search some ruins. Just, yeah, I've mentioned this before, but one frustrating thing about the Norscan heroes is it's just quite hard to recruit them except at very low rank, so I need to get him leveled up as fast as possible. Yeah, Throgg's moved. You've moved. You've moved. You've not moved, but you have a level up. Okay. I think I just do a steel technology attempt against Black Pit here.
Point the way. I'll be there.
And yeah, getting up on the magic, it's fine.
Bringing it down.
I was actually 5% to get wounded there. Failing is not too bad, but critical failure would have been annoying. I don't really understand why my success chance is as low as it is on some of these. Maybe the Empire have, yeah, maybe the Empire have more anti-hero action buffs than I realized. Anyway, no worries. Yep, that's all fine. Okay, so let's look at other heroes and then look at buildings. I think I can now recruit out of here for work in. I can. Unfortunately, no Infernal Dominance. So let's just recruit disband this fellow to re-roll the trait. And let's look at settlements. Bay of Blades to tier 3. Yeah, I was really hoping to get Sol Encampment to tier 4, but I will get this to tier 3 first and max out growth here. Yep, that's fine. Oh, Diedeshafen actually can get to tier 2. Cool.
Tribesmen, gather.
Yeah, that's good. That'll sort the public order out, or let me actually do some unit recruitment, whatever I want. Varg camp to tier 5 next turn. Okay. Yep, already handled this. That's fine there. That's getting to tier 3. And that money is not worth it. Got another sorcerer slot opened up from this next turn. That's good. Yeah, let Chaos Corruption build up a little more, then start taxing Kislev, because it makes a decent amount of tax. Alright, does not look like we need to do any other building. Okay, the financial situation's not great. I'm not going to do any more recruitment for the foreseeable future, and I did sort of disband 2 armies over 2 turns to more or less cut this deficit in half. So, I'm not too concerned about it. Throgg and Wulfric are hopefully going to be making bank off sacking major settlements and winning battles soon, so that is fine. Let's give that Talisman of Magic Resistance to somebody. There you go. No new factions, and nothing else I think to do. Yep. See if I can pull off this trick of baiting the Empire into recolonizing. Alright, we have to sit through their hero action attempts. I did! Oh, but the dwarves are moving up. Okay. Grimgore Confederated Crooked Moon. Yeah, that's probably more of an annoyance for Reichland than me. Yeah, you're just sitting there doing nothing. But that's okay. Yeah, the Wood Elf heroes are moving out and doing stuff, but that's okay too. Okay, so I think the main thing I saw of that in turn was these dwarf armies, especially the second one. So they went off somewhere in force march.
I guide the tribe. I go.
But where? I don't see them up this way, that's good.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Sadly, yeah, we're just not equipped to deal with
A battle is foreseen.
this kind of army
Treachery.
with Surtha.
Souls.
Oh, finally a success at a block army, thank goodness. Good. Okay, so let's go and kill this half-strength Empire stack.
Speak.
And I'll sack the settlement and back up.
Do you take me for
Yeah, because this army can't really move much. And the army that force-marched, I think must be around here. So I think Surtha should be safe.
Your will? In agreement.
I maybe should have stood slightly closer to Fort Jakova, but whatever.
To their graves.
Really? Well, I have to say, I mean, balance of power is kind of suspect to me here because, I mean, they are literally at half strength. All right, well, fight it manually, of course. But yeah, I don't think there should be a problem. We're going to take a lot of damage for sure, but in terms of the overall odds being against us, I don't see how that can be. Yeah, so the guy on the Griffin's dangerous, but the Hunters are actually good against him. Our infantry can hold off their infantry. Particularly with them being, like, so depleted. Yeah, I don't know, just balance of power being off.
Shields up.
And you're on horseback. In theory, I think that's good. Just have to be careful.
So be it.
Yeah, just have to be careful
Chaos Marauders.
getting Surtha a little separated out.
So be it.
Okay, so am I happy with this? I mean, the enemy's got no cavalry, so I'm not really concerned about being flanked. Let's keep the Marauder... Let's keep the Berserkers right in the middle.
So be it.
Yeah, that looks fine. Then we've got these guys who have the armor piercing. I think they should go in the middle of the
Chaos Marauders.
missile line.
They will succumb.
Something like this.
Chaos.
And then I'll keep this one unit at the back, specifically to try and deal with the enemy general on his Griffin if he drops in the middle of our missile lines.
Your will.
Okay, and Surtha... Yeah, so let's aim to have Surtha trying to deal with some of the enemy missile units, but
Braced for war.
with an understanding that we might have to change that plan. And we obviously have to just basically rush them here, being the army of the shorter ranged missile troops. I mean, I'm not sure I'd lose this battle even if their force was at full strength. So Wyatt reckons it's an even fight when they're at half strength. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, watch me mess it up now, I guess.
Onwards.
Yeah, so we'll just wait with Surtha. We're obviously going to take quite a lot of missile fire here. It's sort of an inevitability.
Chaos Marauders. The Dark Gods command me. The Dark Gods command
Yeah,
me.
they're aiming for the Berserkers because they're not armored or shielded.
Attack them
Well, whatever.
The Dark Gods command me.
Okay, there comes our general.
Eat your souls. Fight.
Alright, we need to get a bit closer. Get closer. Surtha, go for the crossbows. Alright, this is a bit of a mess. You just slow him down.
Ah! Chaos Marauders.
Taking a lot of damage over that way. But we're shredding the unit we're fighting.
So be it. Yes, Lord.
As soon as they rout, we can get on and stop these hunters. Yeah, victory's on our grasp. Surtha's doing fine by the looks of it over there.
Chaos Marauders.
Yeah, just focus down these units. Okay, we're killing his general. I mean, he's doing damage to us, but
Time.
that was sort of inevitable. And yeah, just get on into these missile units.
Chaos Marauders. Now is our time.
Those marauders. Just stop the crossbows from firing. That is the name of the game.
For chaos.
Well, or kill them. That works too.
Chaos Marauders. Kill them.
Lord's under attack, but he's fine. Yeah, this is quite acceptable. Not honestly that much damage even, considering. Just have that one unit. Alright, they can all actually just chase the general. If he rallies, we can finish him off. I don't think they're going to be continuing to fight for long.
Yes.
They still have a couple of units back here. Surtha's just bodied this crossbow unit on his own. I mean, not too surprising, they're only crossbowmen, but still.
So be it. The gods
These crossbowmen can keep running, but like, doesn't get better for them.
kill the Southerners.
Alright,
They will succumb.
deal with these. Oh shoot, I'm actually having trouble here in the center.
Chaos.
Oh wow, I did not realize. Okay, enemy lord's wounded, that's good. I did not realize these swordsmen were beating us up so badly.
Skulls for the Skulls Road.
Hopefully we can rout them before these two units actually get wiped out. That was kind of careless. I was talking about how battle was going well, and I wasn't paying attention to my center here. Oh well. Yeah, just these huntsmen, crossbowmen kind of left. Alright, so we're not really in shape to fight here, but I think that's fine. Ah. Okay, you're gonna have to turn around and kill them.
Ravage them.
Yeah, this is okay. These units won't get wiped out. I can fall back to Kislev and heal this damage in a couple of turns. I maybe even can merge and replace that unit, so this is good enough. Actually gave us a decisive victory despite those losses. I guess the losses on the other units were relatively light. Yeah, so I would like to raise this, but I think with the dwarves nearby, I'm better just sacking it and pulling back with Surtha. Although that said, when I raised the settlement the other turn, I actually moved a fair ways backwards. So, no, let's raise it. Ah, but if I sack it, I could force march back into Kislev. Right? Yeah. Yeah, there's no gold for sacking it, so that's not a consideration. It's whether I want to end my turn here from raising it, or sack it and back up. I want to sack it and back up, I think. I think that's safest. It means we'll have to come back and raise it again, but I'm alright with that. Yeah, because now I don't even have to force march. I can get back up to friendly territory and replenish. Yes, okay, that's good. And if the dwarf army that's over here can somehow get to us, we can fall back and there's no way they can catch us, and this army was blocked. So that all worked perfectly, I think. Yeah, let's get the army discount, upkeep discount.
Dominate.
How much do I save
Agreement.
from raiding here?
Tribesmen.
500 gold? Yeah, that's probably worth it. Public order's fine. Alright, good job, Surthit. You're making your way down here. Yeah, can't do any ruin exploration just yet. Throgg is coming for Nagenhof. Or could come over here for these major settlements. Wolfric's coming for Middenheim. Alright,
Where's my next queen?
let's do the Middenheim Battle.
I'll handle it. Offerings of death.
Okay, I'm not concerned about this garrison. We'll fight it manually. We're not going to lose a mammoth, but yeah. Only 2 units of handgunners, that's nice. They're the ones that yeah, like I've said many times, handgunners are the ones that do the damage in these battles. So what's the plan? I think I just attack both gates. I mean, I don't think it... Yeah, I don't think there's much to say about this strategy. And have you join this lot.
Prepared to hex.
Right, smash.
Shaman sorcerer. Shaman sorcerer.
Okay, it looks like we've got handgunners up here. Let's get some spells against them right away. Also, Arcane Conduit. Okay, you comes down here. You comes down there. Get the speed boost for Wulfric, and let's look at using Seafang. That looks like a good target. Yep. Alright, lots of magic available. Not sure where the other... their other unit handgun is over that way. Okay, fair enough. So let's get down that, and then... I can actually just bombard the handgunners even more, I think. And I'll drop a flame storm once we're knocking down the gates. Gates here must be close to down, right? Yeah, I'm seeing mammoths clipping through. That's usually a good sign.
Ready to murder.
Right, actually routed this handgunners. Good. Alright. In we go. See if you can take down their captain. It's going to rout them pretty quick. Oh, we... No, the gates here are down too. Alright, no worries. Yeah, smash up those great swords, please. And is this unit... Yeah, the units up on the wall here we can't get to, but other than that, should be able to deal with everything pretty easily. Yeah, just kill their captain. Looks like he's not really interested in fighting us anyway. This should be a nice pile of gold, 40-50k for sacking. And the fact that it's not even a very particularly upgraded garrison is good as well. Alright, halberdiers are coming off the walls. Let's get ready to kill them. You should be inside there. Alright, how are things going this way? Just fine. Looks like the handgunners are coming off the walls, which obviously is good for me. Got a last stand here. Alright, they left one of their units of great swords at the back. Well, Wolfit can smash them. And then charge through and hit this unit. Yeah, you lot should be coming over here. I wish there was a little more you could do to get the mammoths not to just get sort of bogged down fighting one unit. I don't know. Yeah, I guess there's no great way to make an option to just like just travel straight through the enemy unit rather than stopping and fighting. I don't know. It sounds really messy now I'm saying it. Anyway, that all worked out fine. There we go, 54,000. That's what I'm talking about. Slave chain talisman. Interesting. Income from sacking settlements. There's loads of ways to get this up, to raise this, but I hadn't seen it on a talisman before. That's pretty cool. I wonder if... yeah, could even stick this on one of my heroes. Alright, so next time we're going to raise Middenheim. So I want to complete the quest for this. Yeah, so I need to raid Middenheim, and that's fine.
An unstoppable force.
So we can just stand... which direction do I want to go in next, honestly? I guess I have to come over and deal with this. Yeah, okay. I don't mind standing right next to Middenheim and just being stuck in the zone of control. So let's just do this. Raid camp stance, get healed, all good. Right, Hunt of Champions. Yes, that would be very nice. The only thing with this, like, it's cool because it's a Lord sniping ability that cuts the enemy's speed, which is great, but the fact that it reduces the enemy defense stats, armor and melee defense, like, Wolfic's gonna, you know, Wolfic's got decent melee attack and obviously does lots of damage, particularly with his magic sword buff. So it's too bad that this doesn't take off the enemy attack strength, like melee attack or weapon strength, but whatever. It's okay still. Alright. Well, that was exactly what we needed, I think.
Battle time is feeding time.
Yeah, let's have Throgg move over this way. Right, and there are the Wood Elves. And there are a lot more of them than I would have guessed, actually. Yeah, so again, the geography around the wood is a little interesting. So they can't get to... they can only just get to Throgg, where Throgg is standing right now. We're a little depleted on Throgg, but I don't need the replenishment. I'm just contemplating... Okay, let's edge a little further. No, not that far. There we go. Let's use ambush stance, I think, here. Even if Throgg gets discovered, I don't think there's going to be a big problem. We can take on these armies if we need to. The slight issue with Throgg is just, and this is the case as you get deeper into the territory that we can't actually occupy, is just fighting battles where we do get a bit worn down. Like, for sure we would take damage against Wood Elves. So I'm not particularly looking for a fight. I just want to take the easy fights first. That's sort of the thinking here. Right. So we can't colonize these ruins, but we can come down here. I'm seeing quite a few of these settlements with walls. Full stack in the Talabheim garrison, interesting. I think I just have you go ahead and search these ruins. Okay, so it's this symbol. Kurgan Chieftain, alright.
Slaughter the sheep.
You should already have one of those. Yeah. Yeah, so Lamont can be sort of the backup for Wulfric.
A disservice to Athelloren.
Despoil and ravage.
Although, yeah, like I said, it's just awkward that he can't really easily assault the walled settlements. Okay, let's go to normal movement. Yeah, and then we can come here. Yes, and I decided that Wrecker's Point is safe to occupy, but I could sack it for that 10,000 first if I wanted to, and definitely am raiding it this turn. This army is a bit weaker than Wulfric's, I've got to remember that. Firstly, the Mammoths have less experience, but also this guy doesn't buff their stats in the same way as Wulfric, and I don't have the 2 Infernal Dominance guys giving the big melee boost to everybody. But they're still strong enough to deal with small garrisons, which is what we've got here.
I guide the tribe.
Okay. I think I want you to come down this way.
Away.
Just on the lookout for enemy troop movements. Steel technology, chance of hero wounded only 3%. Let's try it. No, he failed. Okay. I think I want to start trying to block this big army of greenskins. That succeeded. Good.
Enslave the Southerners.
And yeah, I think my plan here is to have Leaf make his way down this way. So 2 turns to move to here. Yep, that sounds good. Am I still in friendly territory? Yeah, I guess I am.
Understood.
Okay, don't raid then.
You have my favor.
Yeah, money's fine. Why is Surtha raiding? I guess that's also
In agreement.
kind of silly. Oh, it's saving me a few hundred gold, but I've just gained 50,000, so suddenly in perspective, it doesn't seem so important. Okay, yeah, so vision of Altdorf and tracking military presence here is good. Let's come back over this way and maybe get some more vision for Throgg. Everyone else here has moved. Great. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the number of armies. When my recruiter lord comes back, I'll consider starting to recruit a 3rd stack of mammoths. They're just so much more effective than our other stuff, even though they're expensive. But let's leave it for right now. Okay, I don't think I have... No, none of this stuff is too urgent. I don't think we encountered anyone new. Oh, we did. How did that happen? Wow, I don't... Yeah. Well,
At your
Can't do much
service.
about it. So Clan Skryre are at war with Tyrion, who's at war with Nagarond. That's obviously good. And the okay, so there's the Dark Elves and the High Elves are fighting over Ulthuan, although the High Elves do have still a chunk of the land in the west. So we're going to
Temper is
declare war
quick,
on them
but
per the
some
rules.
is quicker.
They're bringing in a bunch of people who I think we were already at war with, so not too big a deal there. I'm essentially hoping I can just continue to mostly focus on Reichland for the rest of this game. Clan Skryre are strong as well. Strength rank 6, 11 settlements. Still fighting some people in Batonia plus the Wood Elves. Yeah, I can't imagine Clan Skryre being too much of a problem. They're actually, yeah, look at that relation. They love the fact that we've been fighting Reichland. Well, unfortunately, you are also a war declaration. Alright, now let's look at heroes. No Infernal Dominance again. Yeah, I don't think any other trait is anywhere near as good, frankly. I know it seems kind of fussy to just be disbanding these heroes, but I think it justified in the end. Alright, and a Shaman Sorcerer. Can I recruit him out of Kislev? Yes, I can. Perfect. So what do we have on the Sorcerer side? Determined, Aggressive, Diabolic Splendor, Confident, Infernal Dominance, Tough. Well, I'll take Infernal Dominance, Law of Metal. This guy can join Surtha's army. Would rather it was Fire, but that's fine. Guess I can give you that slave chain we just picked up. Yeah, enemies nearby have lowered magic resistance. I mean, that obviously makes our magic a bit more effective, so sure. Don't need that research rate. Should probably actually go through and take the students off my other heroes, but no worries.
Overrun the world.
Okay, now let's do building stuff. Yep, so that to tier 4. Get that upgraded too for the Frostworm recruitment. Get another working slot there. Looks good. What happened here? Oh, right. I was upgrading the building and then it got damaged, I guess. Nice. And I get to do... Okay, this upgrade is nowhere near as exciting as I was thinking it would be. Other races get like 400 income from this, up to 800 at tier 5, and we get 100 up to 150. Well, what can you do? Honestly, I'm not really planning to recruit either of those units, and I can't recruit the upgraded mammoths anyway, but I'll get the building down. And what happens here? Oh, somehow I don't have a sorcerer building here. Nice. Okay, well this will give me 2 more sorcerer slots when it's fully developed. Yep, everything just getting going there. That gets tier 4 next turn, alright. Bestling's Camp, awesome. So, yep, let's work on the growth again. And let's do Chaos, Corruption plus Public Order here. Right, everything's fine in Kislev, so turn on the taxes. Yeah, 500 gold. Yeah, not too big a deal, but it's more or less doesn't have a downside here. I'm going to turn off the taxes here because I'm a little concerned about the public order. Sadly, there's nothing more to do in Erengrad, it's just developed as much as it can be. Okay, and that is everything. Great. Just double check everything here. Yeah. Alright. Clan Richter's just declared war on 5 factions at once. That's interesting. What just happened there? Failure assault units, okay. Ah, trait gain fortunate. I like that. That's the dwarf army force marching back. They bailed as well. Great. Okay, so Setha got away with the trick to take out that army. These greenskins were blocked and so can't really go anywhere. I'm going to retreat here with Throgg. I guess his ambush was discovered. I don't believe that they'll be able to... Yeah, there's no way they're going to be able to catch me. And now they're sort of just stuck out here in force march. Assault garrison, okay, but that's not against me, that's fine. Alright. So, yeah, I didn't expect the Wood Elves to come attack Throgg. I maybe should have looked harder at that fight and maybe just taken the fight with Throgg. I was aware of the fact that we could retreat safely, and I was also thinking I'd much rather be the attacker. But that said, we've retreated far enough that we can't actually catch them. Okay, no worries. I mean, we were mainly trying to get over to Nagenhof anyway. So what happened here then?
By Sigma, no!
Enslave the Southerners.
So Lamont Torgerson's army was just here in plain sight,
Praise Sigma!
and
Absolutely not.
this Empire army... This is the dude with the mortars who went and did a turn or two's recruitment, and he came back here. So he recolonized Wolfenburg, except he created Ostland, or whatever this is. That's bizarre.
Overrun the world.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that next turn. Not very nice thing. Yeah, like...
Not likely.
Poor Ostland just created in the face of this full stack of marauders. Anyway, yeah. This is all going well. We've got our 2 mammoth stacks who are now in position to start rampaging across the north of the Empire. And have managed everything else reasonably well. Got some greenskins to deal with, but provided we're just fighting one army at a time, it should be okay. So, thanks for watching, and I'll be back with the next one.